We met on a dating app, but it didn't feel like one. I wasn't sure what I was expecting when I downloaded the EP. It wasn't that I was against dating apps. I just never imagined I'd find something real on one. I thought it would be just another game, another place where people didn't really care about connection. But then I met him, and it didn't feel like that at all. It started like most conversations do on a dating app: short messages, small talk about the weather or how our days were going. Nothing special, just two strangers trying to figure out if they could connect. But as we talked, I began to notice something different. He wasn't asking the typical questions. He wasn't focused on surface-level details. Instead, he asked me about things that mattered, about my dreams, my fears, my favorite memories. It felt real. It felt genuine. And for the first time in a long while, I felt like someone was really listening. We spent hours texting, talking about everything under the sun. Our conversations felt easy, like we had known each other for years. There was no pressure, no expectations, just two people getting to know each other in a way that didn't feel forced. He wasn't trying to impress me, and I wasn't trying to impress him. We were just being ourselves. And that's when I realized something. This didn't feel like a dating app at all. It didn't feel like we were playing a game or just swiping to find a quick match. It felt like we were having an actual connection. Something deeper, something real, even though we had never met in person. After a few weeks of talking, we decided to meet up. The anticipation was there. Of course, there's always that bit of nervous excitement when you meet someone for the first time after building a connection online. But when I saw him in person, it felt like we had been friends for years. There was no awkwardness, no uncomfortable pauses. It was like slipping into a comfortable sweater, a sense of ease that I hadn't expected. We spent the day together talking, laughing, just enjoying each other's company. And by the end of it, I realized something. This wasn't just another dating app story. This was something real. Something that had nothing to do with the app, and everything to do with the connection we had built outside of it. It's funny to think about now, how something that started on an app, a place where people go for quick, casual connections, could turn to something so meaningful. But that's the thing about love. It doesn't care about how it starts up. It doesn't care about the circumstances or the setting. All it cares about is the connection, the feeling that makes you realize you found something worth holding on to. We didn't have a grand declaration or a dramatic first date. We didn't rush things, didn't jump into anything too quickly. It was slow, it was steady, and it felt real from the start. Because it wasn't about the app, it was about the two of us, choosing to get to know each other for who we really were. Looking back, I'm grateful for the app because it led me to him. But more than that, I'm grateful for the connection we built outside of it. For the late night talks that felt like we were building something. For the little things he did that showed me he cared. For the way he made me feel seen and heard when I needed it most. We met on a dating app, but it didn't feel like one. It felt like we had been destined to meet. Like we had always been meant to find each other, even if the path to each other wasn't as traditional as I imagined. And sometimes, love finds you in the most unexpected places. I am Lucy, and this is Unsaid Love.